Take your towels and come with us. Take your towels and come with us. Take your towels and come with us.
Welcome, gang, at another episode of Take the Towel Podcast. And if you have guessed, today we'll talk about music, melody, and whatsoever about music and melody. So today here we are. Moreno.
And Francesca.
Y'all want to present yourself a bit?
Yeah, sure.
So,
Please.
Alright, yeah, I'm a guitar player from Italy.
Mhm.
I was not born in Italy though, but I'm Italian. I was born in Peru
Okay.
in 1992. So
Long time ago.
yeah, a long time.
We are all from the 90s.
Long
Not to
time
be
ago.
not to be offensive
We're
toward
all
Moreno, of
people.
course. Of course.
And yeah, that's it. I play the guitar and I love music in general. It's my life, and yes, that's the reason.
That's
why I
that's
live.
why you are Moreno today.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why.
Francesca?
My name is Francesca. I am a flutist from Italy. I'm Italian, and I was born here in Italy. Music is my passion. I always have liked to make music.
Okay,
In a certain
so
way.
let's talk about this passion of yours. Well, you're here with you. You can start. When this passion was born, or is it like a family thing, or else is it something that you discover like lately, like I don't know, 5-6 years old?
Well, it was always with me, the music.
Okay.
It started in a very young age, with the cartoons
Okay.
on the TV, and I liked to sing them, to sing the openings of the cartoons. Then later, when I was 12 years old, I just discovered the flute in my city wind music band.
Okay.
And then I took lessons. I just gave all of me inside this type of music, the
Okay.
classical music, and then nothing. It just
You
started
know,
like that.
you sing only the flute or something else?
The flute and the guitar was my first instrument.
Ah,
My
okay.
dad,
So okay. You start first
taught
with the
me
guitar.
The guitar, of course. The piano, as in the music academy, the conservatory, we are just trained to play the piano for others, and I think that's it.
Okay,
For
that's
now,
basically
for now.
it. What about your passion?
My passion started when I was very, very young. So near 95, I started to smash old things on
Okay.
bottles of stuff, or like
At a young
mimicking the
age.
drums.
At a young age, Moreno, at 3 years old, was already playing stuff.
Yeah.
He was already there
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
stuff, faking stuff with the like a drums.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the thing I do also right now. So
Yeah.
Okay, so
Very
you also
often.
play drums.
I like to play the drums as well. Yeah.
You started with the drums.
No.
With the guitar.
I started with a little keyboard that I had. My parents bought me this little keyboard, and I was like trying to,
Okay.
trying to replicate the things I was like listening to the TV or something like that.
Okay.
Songs, jingles, and stuff like that.
I always tried. Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? It's a video game.
I know the game. I never actually played it.
Okay, so there is this amazing music intro, which is you know the song. It's very nice. It's very slow, and I think maybe I can do the same sound, but I never tried, so probably I could never make the same sound. And why? I think, my personal opinion, that music is something that you're born with, music inside. I personally do not have music inside me.
Do you think it?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think so.
What
I
you
don't
mean?
think
You
so.
sang pretty well earlier.
Thank you. I have a guitar. I have a guitar in my room, but
Nice.
I don't know. I do not feel it inside me. I'm not saying that I'm not Mozart or something like
I'm
that.
not Mozart neither.
Yeah,
No,
sure,
I mean
yeah.
to be Mozart is the one with the absolute hearing.
I don't think he had the absolute hearing.
The-
It's just something very subjective. If you have it, you just have it at a very young age when you are very little, and you start to feel the notes. For example, I have the La, the A major in my ear.
Okay.
La, It's something that you have.
That you can hear it better than the other sounds, you mean?
Better, and that you can start with. If you have to search for a note in
Okay.
this scale, in the major scale, let's say, you start with an A, and then you can go to the D or the G or the B, for example.
Yeah, it's like a kind of
It's a
a
measurement.
starting sound that in the orchestra, everyone to tune their instrument,
Mhm.
they are taking this note as a reference.
The La.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the note La,
A
which
or
is the
La.
A.
It's different.
In
the
European, yeah.
Okay, we use the
We use
Yeah, we-
do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si.
fa sol la si do.
In America, for example, they use A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Ah, like on The Last of Us.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
No, there is the part where you use the guitar with Ellie, and there is this and these are minor. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
minor.
It's
the
pretty
name of
particular
the chords. Yeah.
Yeah, no, what I was saying about the absolute hearing, it's like a medical condition, something like that. That you're
Medical
born with.
con.
No, not a
God.
problem. I don't know how. I do
disease.
not
It's a
know.
disease.
I'm not a disease, of course.
Okay.
No, it's something. I remember this stuff, or Mozart or Beethoven that had the absolute hearing.
Beethoven was deaf.
No, okay, so not Beethoven. I remember one of these important dudes, that's
Sorry.
one of these important guys
Yeah.
that had this absolute hearing where they can hear like the vibrations
Yes,
of the
yes,
notes,
the
no?
frequency.
The frequency of the
Of
notes.
course,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, so it's not something that each
No.
Every
sing
musician.
people musician has. Okay, it's something peculiar of him. Let's go. Let's see the music throughout the years. Let's go with the 60s. What about them? Do you like them? You don't like them?
I like the 1700s.
Alla miseria. This middle-aged music.
Yeah.
Cool. Today I dressed as that guy that brings the guitar on at the beach during the summer, in the campfire, and start to sing, and it gets girls, stuff like that. But look here, we have all different kind of music. I'm more like which kind of music I could listen, like indie music.
Indie.
Yeah.
I'm more
Reggae.
indie.
That would be the thing.
Reggae music,
Reggae music.
indie pop.
Brutal death metal music.
That's you. And goth music.
Goth or classical. It is very black. Is a very mysterious color. You can never tell.
You
Also
totally
very
fit,
serious.
the both of you, in the place where I work now in a museum as a steward. Yes, like they make this event, but there is this dark academia style, very nice, with armors, swords.
Aesthetic.
It's very aesthetic. So, you are more of the 700s. What about the 60s music, like 60s international?
Beatles and of course.
Okay,
In
so the
this-
Beatles. You like them, you listen to them.
Who doesn't love?
Who doesn't love the
Beatles.
Beatles?
Oh my God,
You
yes.
basically listen every kind of music.
Everything.
Every
single one.
Also drill music, trap, no.
Well, sometimes it happens, It's something that it's interesting as a concept, and I think music is evolving and has evolved through history. So it's a way to see,
Mhm.
every kind of music, every kind of style. So it's very interesting to find the beauty in everything, also in the music and the genres.
The
So,
great beauty. I think that in these, like there are the 60s, the 70s, 80s, these are kind of music that took decades in order to change, I think that nowadays the music era is changing very fast, like rather than these years. Like now there is this drill music, but until some days ago I was at the trap music, It changes very fast now. So I don't know how that can be possible, or like I don't know how many these kind of styles can change this much, and there can be these many styles in so less time. But before it takes longer time to change, and now it takes decades, and now it takes less time. And
You wanna know why?
yes,
We are in the era of technology.
yeah, indeed.
The
That was
media.
exactly what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
you
of
think
course.
so? So technology has affected a lot to the music
Of course, it's the main mean of transportation for what we do, for what we listen to, for what we, I mean, for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the all in the whole world, we just listen to the same music. We just listen to
Okay.
the same things, and it just affects every one of us, and it just spreads like a virus. Okay,
Okay.
everything. It's so.
Also, like now, it's everything. It's faster with the medias. You know, like social. Not only social medias, any kind of media, such as the
Radio.
microphone, the camera, the phone, the
Radio, TV.
radio, TV. You know, like the voice and the medias. You know,
Of course.
and with the new medias, the music goes faster.
Yeah.
But how can they change that easily? You know, or like how can they be born that easily?
Mm-hmm.
You can.
Well, I think having access to many, online things like YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, it's very easy to be inspired and to listen to
Okay.
a very large part of some kind of genre of music.
Yes.
And so it's easy to be selective of what you like, what you don't like, and also very fast. So it's also interesting to see, like, okay, I want to listen this kind of music. I'm
Mhm.
going to search it, and that the thing that you couldn't do before.
Okay.
Now you can.
Now you can
Now
like
you can do
you
it.
can be more selective
Yeah.
and not accept also now we have like headphones and
Of course.
and stuff, so we're in our world and not see other stuff. But before, like, we were like, there was the jukebox, so it was mandatorily for, like, not when I was born, okay, like way before. So it was mandatorily for the people to listen what the other people wanted to listen. Like, if you like it, good. If you don't like it, that's the door. So let's say that more media, more way for music to go through.
Yeah.
You want to eat it? You want to it does look like a burrito
I just like,
or a
Yeah.
piadina.
I don't know.
It looks
I
tasty.
get distracted very easily, so sometimes I just do stuff.
You just see and touch. Okay, 70s.
Yeah.
You like? You don't like?
Dance music.
It's
yeah.
the disco music.
Of course, yeah.
I like some Bee Gees songs.
Gees?
Bee Gees are cool. Like these
Gloria
disco.
Gaynor?
Like I Will Survive.
We will survive.
I only know
Michael
that
Jackson in the late 70s.
Yes.
My God, accent.
I like also the Jackson 5.
Oh yeah.
They're cool.
Very,
They're
very.
cool. They're very cool. And also he was like 5-6 years old. Wasn't
Yeah,
he?
it was
It
very
was
young.
like, yeah.
My God. And
around
he
that
had
age.
this such angelic voice, you know. 80s. The 80s.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Strange
80s,
years.
Also, George Michael comes to my mind in the 80s.
George Michael, like Careless Whisperer.
Careless
Careless
Whisper,
Whisper.
yes.
Oh, that's very nice song. 90s, it's like more Tupac,
More rock and roll.
Will Smith,
Will Smith.
Will Smith, yeah.
Eminem.
That's right.
No, Eminem. It's end
No,
of
no,
90s,
Eminem.
beginning. Oh, end of 90s, beginning of 2000,
2000, yeah.
and now. But like from now on, it's 2000 music you like.
Yeah, the right ones.
Aqua with Barbie Girl.
I'm a papa.
All this kind of strange music,
Yeah.
all these kind of strange people, and all this strange way to dress. It was a peculiar way to dress. I like the 80s style
Yeah.
a lot. No, 80s not music, like wear like
Fashion.
How do you-
fashion wear.
yeah,
That's very cool. But also this classic, this classical music, this dark academia style. It's very nice. It makes you feel like a villain,
No.
It's very nice,
Like a villain.
like a villain.
That's
So
interesting. Never heard that. That's very nice.
the dark academia style.
Yeah.
The dark academia style, you are basically like a young villain, or like those which at the beginning of the series are introduced as villain, like they look like a villain character, but they turn out to be the good ones, you know.
They are the best.
They are the
They're the
best.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know which example I could make. Like Severus Snape in
Oh,
Harry
yeah.
Potter.
So, yeah.
That's
a great.
That's Dark
example
Academia.
ever.
Yes, they present him as an asshole, as someone like a Death Eater, stuff like that. But he's the good one at the end.
Yeah. Also Maleficent, for example.
Yeah, I never
comes to my mind.
watched that movie.
It comes to my mind also.
That's okay.
Now they will kick me out of the school of music.
Yeah. It comes to my mind also Rorschach from the movie.
From Watchmen.
From Watchmen.
I think that's just yes, he's a good dude.
Yeah, it's a good guy.
A crazy
but
one.
You see him as a very badass and also very, savage guy, which he is. But at the end, you start to think like he has a heart that is huge.
So he's a guy like a redhead guy.
Yeah.
So before the technician, he said, "Guess what he looks like to you?" Guess what Moreno looks like, and I thought like, I think he's a guy with red hair and blue eyes. I said, no,
Hey,
that's not him. That's Rorschach. Okay, so genres.
Irish. Yeah.
Music genre, best to worst.
Genre.
Wow.
Thank
Genre.
you.
Best, worst, that's a very
Subjective, of course.
subjective and also tricky question. But I don't think there is any worst genre apart from the music that is not made with heart.
Okay.
So, because, in the composer's kind of topic, you can start to compose music and in your head maybe you have your goal to make money and that's it.
Okay.
Or you can do music and compose music with your soul and heart. And so that's totally another thing.
I think, relating to what you're saying, I think that like the public, the followers of one singer can basically can feel if someone like sings with the goal to make money and not put in the heart to someone that actually put the hearts.
Unfortunately, it is just more complicated than that.
Yeah.
There are
guess.
a lot of people, a lot of guys that are behind a singer, for
Yes,
example.
of course.
And they just construct it in every single way. You have to do this, you have to do that. That's not something that you can feel because it's not real.
Okay, so that's a fake thing at level 100 that actually works also
Almost.
through the human. Like for example,
Sadly, yes.
Like for example, I know that this dude sings without passion. I know that he sings without passion, but though because there is a full team behind him that works, I'm not going to feel that. Is it like that?
Well, a practical example would be there is a certain chord progression that makes you feel like this kind of emotion.
Okay.
So when I discovered that this chord progression makes you feel in this way and it works, I start to compose everything around that one.
You.
In general.
Okay,
not me
okay.
because I don't like that.
No, okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay. But it's a very smart business move like that because it's like a certain ready immediately thing to present to the audience.
It's a product.
Okay.
It's a product. So like that, when you listen to a song, you say, "Hey, I like this." Well, okay, let me do the same thing in another
Over
way.
and over.
Hey, I like that. Yeah, I know because you like the other one. So it's
So basically, what you're saying, like, I like the people behind, like a singer, that the singer does not put passion in his or her work.
no. I mean, I don't say that. I'm saying that maybe the
No.
producers or
No, what I was saying, so they take, there is someone that sings without passion, but there is a huge team behind, that works on it. So the people, instead, the goal is instead of making you, of giving you a way to have to feel something, I already give you an emotion. Okay, so I make a song in order for you not to understand the feeling that you feel. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Kinda. A practical example would be the songs that are very famous during the summer.
Okay, maybe. On like
They are all like that. Reggaeton.
the Latino music.
Latino music or in general I
genre.
tormentoni.
Yeah. Tormentoni
What
is
we
like
call-
how to say the
Hit
hit
parade.
parade.
Hit parade.
Thank you,
Yeah,
technician.
nice.
Thank you. Woo.
The
Yes,
technician
very
has no
nice.
name. I mean, you can see his name, but the hair has no name. And no face.
Hello, a guy
he's
with
a
no
very-
name. We love
He's
you.
a very nice guitar player, though.
Is he? I cannot believe that.
I
Now.
can say it.
Yeah.
Modern genres. Let's go to music festivals. Okay,
Wow.
how many a time per how many per year you go? You never go?
No,
Never
never.
Well,
Ever
it
been?
depends. I played in some
concerts?
Yeah.
Wow.
like little festival, but in the metal area with
you,
my band.
You do metal?
Yeah, also. I like it very
Okay. So okay,
much. How
so,
could you tell that?
fair enough. I forgot to ask you what kind of genres you sing, you play. What do you play?
Okay, I play. First of all, I'm a classical guitarist. So
Okay,
my
you started as
main
that.
music it's classical music. Then I started with acoustic guitar, so more fingerstyle, finger picking, more accessible to larger audience, let's say.
Okay.
It's an easier way to listen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like rock in general, metal, and with the band we play like kind of a progressive metal.
So from classic to
Music.
metal to rock.
Yes.
Okay. You just play classic
I
with
just
that?
play classic music with my flute, and I sing pop, also a little bit of jazz. I would like to sing it very, very soon in the pubs and theaters, maybe.
You do this stuff? You
Yeah,
sing
of
in
course.
pubs and or I don't know, bigger.
Okay.
Please.
We
We're,
just started
yeah,
to.
we're working on it.
Yeah,
The two of you together.
of
Yeah.
course.
Or there is also other members.
For now, it's just
For
the
now,
two
it's just
of you.
us. Yeah.
You two and the technician.
Yeah.
The technician is a student of Moreno.
Yeah.
Not yours as well.
No, no.
You do not teach. You teach.
I teach, of
She
course.
does.
I teach sing, to
Okay.
sing and to play the flute and music in general in the schools and in academies.
In the same schools?
No.
Okay.
know.
You go to concerts a lot?
I used to.
As much as I can.
Okay, so but
It's very
concerts are
interesting.
more in the summer.
It depends
It
which
depends.
concerts. Yeah.
So which kind of concerts? To which kind of artists? You know, like famous artists that you listen to or that you've been to a concert? Also Italian artists, let's say, so it's
Also.
easier for us.
Famous is
Or like middle famous, I don't know.
middle famous. Well, I like in that sense, I don't think I've never been in a concert like that, but I've more going to classical music concerts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because first of all, it's part of my job to listen
To study.
and to study as well. Yeah, and listening to other people's playing is a way of studying as well. So it's,
Yeah.
it's very nice to go and to experience for once what it feels like to be the public
Like
and the audience.
like classic concert is this with a big
Orchestra.
big orchestra.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Also orchestra it's also in Italian. So. Yeah, I speak Italian, I speak English. Like
It's
that.
global.
I was talking about that with the technician that the more I'm speaking in English, the more I'm like getting crazy.
Yeah.
There is nothing inside of it.
Oh,
That's awesome.
we were thinking to put stuff inside in order so I don't know maybe someone wants to play with it. So look, there is a surprise.
Oh, yeah.
You concerts?
Also, classical concerts.
You go together, no?
No, but I think it's just more the learning. We are just the more
Oh,
the
It's
learning
okay.
type of. You listen to Tchaikovsky and then you just know how to play it because there are amazing musicians and directors and I know it's just thank you. It's it's something that you can learn when you go instead to concerts from Maneskin, for example.
mm-hmm.
I would just say Maneskin because they are very successful these years.
Yes.
And they are Italian, yeah.
Let's
We
go
are the
Italy.
best, Let's go Italy. Yeah, and they just... I have the impression many times that they are just
very loud.
Let's just make casino. No?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how to say.
I unfortunately feel the same. Like, so
Oh, really?
there is also here like the Maneskin effect. So this Maneskin, it's a very big wave. You know, they are good. They deserve everything. Okay, but I don't know. At some point, I have enough.
I'm done.
I'm done. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm already
course.
filled a lot of them. I don't know if it's about listen to them, or it's about that this social bordello which they've done. You know, like in the whole
Of
world.
course.
Social
And which
bordello.
hearing them the whole time, you know, or even talking, you know, it's a lot after a while, you know. So I'm said, okay, look,
It's just too much.
but sometimes when I have them in my Spotify playlist, like the favorite one I have, it's the favorite one of them. It's the loneliest, you know, one of the latest, like some months ago it was released, and that's nice. But for the rest, it's a lot. Like I have enough of them. I'm sorry for them. I'm sorry for who supports them, which it means like half of the world. They are good. They are
they're very
good.
good,
It's
yeah.
not that I don't not listen to them. Just it's a lot.
I actually kind of appreciate what they do.
They're good. Yes.
Yeah, but I started to feel the at a certain point the product rather than the
Yes.
the music they were composing earlier,
Ah.
and that happened with two songs. I don't remember the titles, but I listened to the first that came in in a certain month, and that but it's like okay, I kind of like it. Then months later, I listened to the new song. It was like yes, well, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Same sound.
Nothing new.
Just yeah.
And so I thought, I felt like the people behind them found the way to propose them to the audience, to present them, and maybe they were aware of it, and then from that on they started to do something different
The
again.
Maneskin group,
Yeah,
or like the
band.
producers behind.
Both, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and but that's a very interesting way also to look at the music, because you can feel okay, yes, this is new. Okay, that's the same thing, and then it's new again, and then you're like, okay, maybe you got something that you were doing that was not really working, maybe, and so you showed something.
It's
different.
they're always experimenting. Let's
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Also,
I appreciate them though. I
like
think they're
what
really
they
good.
do during like their performance. Like during the performances. Like
The entertaining.
the entertaining performance. Like this way of to dress. To be naked on the stage. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
they do,
Like
they do.
To be naked.
they're naked on the stage. To kiss each other, to get married. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like I think, okay, cool, but it's not something new. It's something that many groups have done already in the past. I don't know. I do not know these groups, but I remember watching some videos of naked people on the stage and and breaking stuff and
Breaking the guitars and
breaking guitars.
What?
Breaking people.
I
Smoking.
just lost 10 years
Yeah.
of my
I also
Never gonna do it.
Yeah, like and it's not something new. So it's something that they're doing now, but they did in the past.
Ooh.
Just because they do it now, so everyone is crazy for that. No, I mean, okay, it's crazy.
It's
cool.
nothing new.
It's nothing new.
They
but
did it in the 70s, in the 60s.
Exactly, but I think also other groups they do stuff like that. Just not in Italy.
You know why it happens?
No.
Because it's new for us. We know that this kind of behavior in the performance exists, but many people, especially the youngest one, doesn't know. They
do
don't
not
know. They don't know. So it's a way to show them what it's like to be wild and how you have to do it. So how can you show how to be wild? How can you show to the people that you're wild and you are like a very hard rock performer?
You get naked.
On
the stage and stuff like
you dress in a certain way or undress in a certain way.
Yeah,
Yes.
mad people.
You take the guitar and you smash it on the ground and you swear a lot. That's a way of describing with facts or actions.
You just eat
What kind of
bat.
things?
Like
You
Ozzy
eat a
Osbourne.
bat.
You
Who did
Ozzy Osbourne.
he ate a bat?
Ooh,
Yeah,
of course.
one of
But
It
that
was alive.
That was one crazy dude.
of the
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne. Like also the father of Liv Tyler, what's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Or the singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers, I think.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he?
He was
I don't
on
remember
drugs, and his tattoos, he just watched them, and they kept live.
No.
They came alive, and he burned himself because he was just. I know this story from.
You
very
saw
real
it from
font.
an
Don't
interview.
worry. Yeah, of course. He just burned every inch of his arms. Then
Oh, no
he
way.
started to wear just long sleeves tops
Because he burns himself.
Yeah.
I didn't
because
know
of
this.
drugs and
I
tattoos.
saw like not properly an interview. Like they made these in these late shows. They made these eat your guts or spill your guts.
Yeah.
Where they have this table of like disgusting stuff to eat, like not like cow tongue.
It's like
like-
insects and stuff.
Yeah, insects or like
testicles from other animals.
from
and-
animals.
Yeah.
And there
Lion
was the singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Yes,
the father
yeah.
of Liv Tyler.
Hi, if
which,
you're watching it.
If you're watching this,
We don't remember your name, but it's
the surname is Tyler, but I do not remember his name. Where he said, like, they questioned him, like, how much have you spent on drugs? And he said the exact number of how much he had spent on drugs. And that's amazing.
the
That's
question
fucking
you get
cool.
an
Wow.
answer.
Okay, so becoming famous. So the popularity as a singer, can it be dangerous?
Of course you can.
But is the singer popularity any different from the movie actor popularity?
I never actually thought of it in this way.
In this way,
Yeah, making the actor singer thing.
I think like for example Justin Bieber. Let's take Justin Bieber and let's take Timothée Chalamet.
Oh, yeah.
From
Okay.
Dunes.
Okay.
Let's say Justin Bieber. I don't know how old they are. How many difference? Maybe Justin Bieber is older than Timothée Chalamet. Like Justin Bieber, we know his story.
Yes.
He's been to prison and stuff like that. But not Timothée Chalamet. I mean, for sure, Timothée Chalamet did some bullshit. I mean, everyone did some bullshit, you know. But the popularity of Timothée Chalamet isn't the same as Justin Bieber's popularity.
It's not.
So we could say that it's like more dangerous.
You become a god if you're a singer.
A god.
Like a god. Godlike.
Super Saiyan God.
Yeah. It's just people start to adore you. I
Okay.
don't know why. If you're an actor, you're a respectable human being
I
with
don't
a
know about that.
good-looking appearance and very, very good at acting. And
You're loved in a
artist. Yeah,
loved in
in
a
a
different
different
way.
way. Of
Yes,
course,
yes,
yeah.
that's true.
I think people fell in love or fall in love with the thing they are experiencing. So when they don't know, people don't know an actor, they discover the actor from a movie.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
so it's love for the movie first and then the actor,
Mhm.
because they love the context in which the actor is in.
Okay.
And the same happens with the music and the singers and the musicians, I think.
Yes, it's also the way like the actor it's introduced like in the movie.
Mm-mm.
Okay, like
it's a character.
yes,
If you love the
the way the
character.
character is introduced, like also like second character, the characters, you know, the one that supports the main one. I don't know an example like. Have you watched Wednesday on Netflix?
A little bit.
I have to. I wanted so much for so long time, and every
You haven't
time-
watched yet.
No,
No,
not yet.
It's
But
very.
I
It's,
But the
want
dance,
that
the
so
dance.
much.
it's very. Oh my god, this fucking dance. Fuck this shit. Okay, it's cool. It's done. Put it down. Throw it down. No, anyway, like the second character, it's Annie de Sinclair. Is Annie de Sinclair, the blonde one.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's a very good character.
It's a
They
positive
work
one.
very well on her. Like, for example, she has been introduced well, the second character. So also the actress herself, Emma Myers, she got many, how to say, like,
Followers.
Yeah,
Fans.
let's say followers, but she's very appreciated as well for her skills. So life, success and downgrade of singers. So one person, like the only way, not the only way, like a singer can downgrade himself or herself. It's they do it by their own, you know. It's not something that happened. Like they do drugs, they kill this one and stuff like that, and so this happens. This happens frequently. What do you think about, like, you know, like someone that you liked a lot, and then it downgrades for some bullshit? Like, do you lose also like the interest or the hopes on this person?
It's part of the human psyche, you know.
Yeah.
Because first of all, an artist expresses himself or herself through art, through music and stuff. Maybe it's a natural thing, and it's like a needing, okay? And when you start to tour every day,
You get crazy. You
no,
become
yeah, it's
crazy.
not crazy. Maybe you get tired, or maybe you have access to things that you were you never thought about. Maybe even earlier, like drugs in general, or I don't know. It's very complicated, I guess, because the reason why someone does drugs and then gets his life wasted
Yes.
could be very different to another.
A lot of
guy.
stress.
A lot of stress. That's what I think it's often the reason why. But it can be also because just someone likes it,
Yeah.
which I do not approve anyway.
Okay.
But
So you are anti-drugs.
of course,
Okay.
yeah.
We just, like, human beings are not made for success, I think.
Oppa.
We are not made for success. We don't just support it. It's bigger
I don't know.
than us. The stress, the things, the products. You have to do this in this time.
Well,
And you have the world. You're a god.
You must have a very
It's
yeah.
just,
No.
you know,
You
necessary.
are totally right. Like, you must
Okay.
be very, like, strong-minded person. You know, like to feel all this pressure. You know, at the end it's a lot of pressure. But how to be like godlike? You know, in order to keep this pressure, to know how to manage this pressure. You know,
Okay.
how to do that. It's possible. I don't know. I mean, for sure there are good people that knew that had way to manage their popularity, you know, in a fine way.
Yeah.
But most of the times we know that big singers end up, you know, like in a very downgrade, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
So how to do that? What do you think?
I think you know, when somebody is not famous and maybe does something very wrong, is not that
It's
popular.
not. Yeah.
As much as maybe the same thing from a singer would be like
Scandal.
outrageous, a scandal, you know.
Yeah, like Piqué cheating on Shakira.
Exactly. Like it makes people speak. It makes people give them topics to talk about. You know?
Yeah.
Gossip.
So it's a gossip thing. So everybody knows these news, but doesn't know that maybe the neighbor have the same problem.
Yes. Why like
Shakira neighbors.
Korean groups, K-pop.
K-pop.
It's popular. How many they are in one group, I don't know. How can they say that?
20 people.
Yeah, they're like 20 people.
Yeah.
And they're like 13 years old. Like they start from 13
Yeah.
until 18 years
You
old.
just become a trainee.
It-
13.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the training like for the internship. So what? It's the trainee of K-pop idols. What are they? Sorry.
They are just the students who train to become K-pop idols.
No.
Yeah.
There are schools of K-pop idols.
There are producing.
It's a machine.
Houses.
It's a
yeah,
machine.
it's all the machine.
But how can they sing like in 20 all together? You know.
They just practice and practice and practice.
A lot of
day
practice.
and night.
And they dance together, like just dance all together in order to be.
Practice and practice and practice.
My God.
Yeah.
And they also have to
Day
share
and night.
all together the same house, maybe.
Of course.
They do?
They do.
They share
sleep
the same
together,
place?
They share the same
I don't know.
place, and
I
the
hope
producer
not.
just control them. They cannot.
I know they have a
have-
very,
Yeah,
let's say,
rules.
I don't know, maybe for them it's normal, okay? But at some point someone would just, I would just say, fuck you all.
I quit.
I quit this shit. Fuck you all. I will sing alone. And so, what brings these young people, you know, to follow them? You know, the money, they are
The trend, the money,
trend?
the products.
So, but what's the point of it?
With the K-pop?
No, like, what's the point of having a rough life, on having back, yes, you know, like popularity and money, if maybe they live a shit life, you know?
Yeah, I think this is a really interesting thing, because what do you want from success and popularity? That's the question. I mean, why you want to be a musician and be famous? Is it your goal? What do you expect from being famous? What do you think about it?
Why you want to be famous?
Why you want to be famous?
You ask it like in a curious way or like in angry way? Like, why the fuck you want to be famous?
I don't know. It's genuinely curiosity, and also, do you really think being famous it's the thing you think it is?
It will brings you happiness.
Yeah.
It will. Will it bring you happiness? Maybe yes.
Okay.
Maybe it will just be different, and maybe you will feel, I don't know, kind of disappointed in it.
Empty.
Maybe.
True.
Maybe not. Maybe it's possible, and it's something that I don't know how many people think about it this way. You know, because for example, to me, success, for my personal opinion, and look at my own person,
Yes.
if I, with my music, can heal people in a concert or in any other context, and I will make people forget about their problems for a while, or just make them feel better,
That's
that's
your
my
suc-
goal.
That's your success.
That's my success.
Okay.
So even if I don't, I am not known in the world as much as the K-pop genre.
Yeah.
You know, I would be happy anyway. Of course, if I
Satisfied.
knew, yeah, of course, if many people knows what my music is, my chances that I can heal even more people, then I will be happier, of course, because I'm helping them.
So your goal as a musician is to like to heal people.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Your
Music
goals as
is
well?
the therapeutic, absolutely. My goal,
Yeah.
I think, well, for me it's just a little bit different. I just love to teach music
Okay.
to the young people or old people, every kind of people.
Okay. Okay.
If you're an alien, I will teach you music if you want.
We'll see about
Okay.
it. I don't know. I
Of
never
course.
thought about
And
that.
music just creates the character. It just forms you in a different way. It just makes you rich of something you didn't know to have.
Okay.
Okay.
You're
just
really
say,
loving music.
Yeah, yes.
That's very cute.
If you just say, I don't have music in me, you know, just you were saying earlier.
You're fucking angry now.
Yeah.
you hate me for that.
Okay. It's
But
not
that's
true.
fair.
It's not true. You just didn't discover yet. It's something latent. It's something here in the heart, in
Okay.
the soul, in your soul. You just have to release it. You know
Yes.
how to do it when something teaches
Yeah,
you.
this is personal now. No,
Yeah.
I feel my voice. It's more like for sub translation. You know, like for cartoons, stuff like that. Yes, yeah, or
Yeah,
like
okay.
for movies. You know, yeah.
Of course.
like rather the music. But many people told me that I know I have a big voice. I know, like if I whisper, it's like I talk normally.
Right now, you're very imposed.
I have a big voice. I don't need the microphone in front of me. The microphone could be in the other room. The microphone could take my voice. I know that it's very big, and like I have baritone voice.
Yeah,
it is.
Very. I have
Very
to
low,
work, I have
very-
to work here with the
Yeah,
diaphragm.
with the chest voice, of course.
Oh my god, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of
A
work. A lot of work.
But we have a lot of time to work on it.
You know what? I'm gonna do you a question. What do you think about your relationship with the music?
Okay. I don't say it's. I wouldn't say like. I don't know. I would say like it's not unstable. Like I do not have like a proper singer that I like. I listen what I hear that I like. I download it on Spotify and then I listen it. But I love many genres. You know. I listen a lot of various different things. But I like a lot Joji. You know Joji, Glimpse of Us, Die for You. I love that. I don't know if you know that. If you ever heard that songs, like Glimpse of Us, like very sad songs, but
Melancholic.
yeah, but very meaningful. Like I've read the text, and when I hear them on the music with the sound, everything fits. Everything like it's like
It's relatable.
I feel alive in that sadness, you know, in that melancholy. Yeah, that's
You
that's,
found it.
That's it.
That's it. That's the me. That's my music.
Yeah.
But it's amazing that kind of songs, you know. Like I invite you to listen them later.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're that both Glimpse of Us and Die for You. They're sad, but because he makes also like more active music rather than melancholic. But these songs are about a breakup of his with this girlfriend which he was in love with, and they're very nice songs because this feeling of sadness, of melancholy, it what makes me alive, you know, like that what being human means, and also like bad feelings such as anger, sadness are what makes us.
Very noble feelings, of course.
Yeah, like I'm not a person that wants to suffocate feelings, you know. If I feel mad, I will take all the madness. Yeah, I will kill someone. I will beat up the technician. Of course,
A punch
Poor
in back.
the technician has to be.
Donate for the technician.
Donate for the technician for the healthcare. But yes, those are the kind of stuff that makes me feel alive. Now about this sad music, you know, does listening, like if I'm sad, I want to listen sad music. Does that makes me feel better? It does.
Yeah, you feel just like someone passed through it, through the things you are feeling.
Someone
before
else.
You. Yeah,
Like
just
Georgie.
like having a big brother or a big sister. That's something like, I feel you, I'm sorry. It just happens to me all the time, all right? And not feeling alone in this is something that we just are blessed.
Not feeling
to have.
alone.
Not feeling alone in
Like I'm not
feelings
the only one that has felt like that.
that's
Yes.
sad or that has something with his date to be or something that if something happens to you, you are sure of something.
Okay.
Someone else has passed through it before you, and you can learn how to manage it through their feelings, through their actions, through everything they had to
It's
be.
like a way to save ourselves in this deep sadness.
Yeah,
That's very
You feel
nice. Music, it's about feeling, isn't it?
it's about, I think, the energy, the soul.
Okay.
It's not just feeling, you know, in a very simple way. At certain level, you do music, you sing, yeah, it's just pleasant, all right. You feel not alone, you feel sad, you feel angry, you just listen to this, listen to this. I like it.
Okay.
There are certain levels, higher levels, when you study music that makes you invincible. I like this word. You
Invincible.
are invincible.
It does.
Unbeatable.
Yeah.
It does.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable,
Everything.
everything.
You can think of. Absolutely.
Resilient.
You feel the same way?
Yes, I do. Because it elevates you, as she said, in a certain way. It's like being another planet, another universe at a certain point. Anything else exists apart from you and your music.
You both live for
It's-
music,
yeah.
basically. Basically, it's like, for you, music, it's like a person that you love.
It's like, to me, it's
No,
kind of-
so it's like music. It's
Yeah.
see music as a person, and you love this person, not a person that you know. Okay, so music, it's a person. Okay,
Yeah.
and you love.
You are inspired by. You don't love her
Okay,
necessarily. You are inspired by her.
you're inspired also to live, to
To
be alive,
live like her. To live
like music,
Like music.
in all its phases, in all its phase of music. You know,
You become it.
you become music.
You are just a little child with his mother.
Okay,
You look up at the mother.
Wow.
that's deep.
That's deep.
I'm sorry. I just.
That's what I do about her.
This is a love for music. It's very
Jesus.
important. It's not just a love for music. It's a love for passion. It's love for work. You earn from this.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Not only from
It's our
teaching
job.
music.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
We teach. We play. We just do it. And yeah, we get paid for it.
So let's talk about music in couples, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You, you get yeah. When the two of you fight with the guitar. You know, who makes the best one? Like laugh, fuck you, stuff like that.
I know.
The loudest instrument, I think, is the flute,
Is it?
not the guitar.
Mm.
Yeah, well, if you do a fortissimo, I think it will bleed my
Well-
ear.
No, it's the piccolo, not the flute. It's piccolo. Be careful. I just played too.
Yeah.
The piccolo one.
Ah.
I don't know what the flute looks like.
You don't know.
It's this.
Later on.
Later
Later
we'll
on,
have
I will show you.
later we'll have a performance.
Yeah,
about
of
it.
course, of course.
Is this the one like this or? It's
This one
This
just is in your dreams. We are here like this. This one does not exist.
No.
This one.
This.
Oh yeah. Of
Così?
course. Yeah. Così.
Okay.
Okay. So no, I don't think it's the loudest. The loudest is the trombone, but
Saxophone.
no saxophone.
Saxophone is
is
cool.
also it is.
That's
for the
very
jazz.
cool.
It's
for-
amazing.
So music in couples, you do like performance like in bar, pubs or stuff like that.
We are just.
You just started.
Started.
We started to build a repertoire
Mm-hmm.
and
What's that?
a repertorio. So it's
Oh,
a
so
songs,
list of pieces.
and,
A list of pieces to perform.
Yeah.
You have personal pieces or you all just do covers?
For now.
Covers, yeah.
Okay.
No,
You don't have nothing of yours?
He has many of his
Yeah.
songs, for example. I don't
songs, but
compose,
pieces.
so I don't have any.
You compose for the both of you or just for yourself?
Well, I can compose for both of us. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, but you use the guitar and you use the flute, or you use guitar and you sing.
Yeah, of course.
What the-
Both of them, I
Both,
think.
both, both.
We can do.
We can do everything.
I mean, how they can match flute and guitar? I don't know. I mean, they're.
You will see. You will see. We
yeah,
cannot
we'll see.
explain.
Yeah,
you will
sure,
see.
sure.
Okay. So I want to thank you for this. Grazie
Thank you.
mille.
Grazie a voi.
Now we leave you with the performance, and after that, follow us, share with friends,
Follow.
Make a like.
Turn on the
Subscribe.
notification bell.
subscribe, leave a comment, and put the bell. Ciao.
watching